Hello students, welcome back. Student, in previous lecture we have learned or understand about how to we a human breathe and what do you mean by respiratory system and difference between aerobic respiratory system and anaerobic respiratory system. So student, first of all we're doing some practice question from your NCERT exercise, question number 5 C and D on page number 118. So first of all tick the correct answer. First was normal range of breathing rate per minute in an average adult person at rest is 9, 12 or 15 to 18, 21 to 24, 30 to 33. So student, our correct answer is 15 to 18. So that is the breathing rate per minute. And during exhalation the ribs move downward. So move downward is our correct answer. So practice question number 13.1 on SB23 is Kriti breathes 18 times. How many inhalation and exhalation occur in 18 breaths? So that means if 18 time means it take 9 time inhalation and 9 time is exhalations. So there are equal number of inhale and exhale of breath. So student, next question is 13.2 on SB23. So which of these component of air is higher in concentration when we inhale compared to when we exhale? It is oxygen. So correct answer is oxygen. So students, you have to take a screenshot or you have to learn about these practice question which is mentioned on your SB22 or SB23. So practice question number 14.1. First of all, fill the observation of a journal. Look at your SB24. So first aim is, that is the answer. In a blue word, these are answer. You have to learn or you have to read about correct answer. So fill observation journal is to observe the breathing rate after performing any activity such as running and walking. And hypothesis is breathing rate can increase after performing intense activity. So we have to do a experiment related to this. So first of all you make that kind of a box and you have to experiment on what you also and with your siblings. First of all you decided 2 or 3 name normally, and like that this is a sample observation. You have to copy like that. Your according to your question 14.1, you have to take firstly name, experiment with your siblings if you have any brother, sister, or with your parents. So first is according to a reference. For example, how do you do this activity? So first is any person which name is Priya, which is normal breathing rate per minute is 13, but brisk walk his breathing rate is 20, and after running his breathing rate is 24. But when Priya at rest his breathing rate is 12. So another person we have to take a like a Samina. Samina is normal rate is 12 and brisk walk is 25, after running 28. When Samina in a rest, his breathing rate is 10. So like that you have to experiment with your siblings, and you have to see some difference related to your breathing rate. So what is the conclusion? So conclusion is that the breathing rate increasing after performing intense activities. So this is the result. After all these activity, after that activity, you have to conclude that the breathing rate is increasing after doing heavy activity or heavy exercise. So do you think breathing and respiration are same, and why? So students, breathing and respirations are two different processes. Breathing is inhale and exhale of gases through the lungs, while respiration involves the conservation of glucose into energy. So students, breathing and respiration are two different processes. Breathing means we inhale and exhale the gases, and respiration is breakdown into or combining with oxygen. After glucose, it provide energy. So these are two different process, mean breathing and respiration. Human require breathing for respiration because both are interlinked, because respiration work with oxygen, so and oxygen provided by breathing. So these two process interlinked with each other. Human required breathing for respiration as the cell need oxygen to perform aerobic respiration. So for example, breathing and respiration also, our breathing rate increasing during exercise, the cell require more energy, and therefore we breathe faster to meet oxygen demand. As we observed, in activity or breathing count increased after brisk walking and running compared to normal rest time. So what do we breathe in and breathe out? So composition of air, we breathe in and out. So we breathe in air rich in oxygen, and the air we breathe out contain carbon dioxide content. So these are two different air, inhaled air and exhaled air. So center one is lungs. So 21% of oxygen and 0.04% carbon dioxide we inhale inside our body and in lungs, and after inhaling, when we exhale or out the air, then oxygen is 16.4% and carbon content increasing rapidly 0.4% to 4.4% carbon dioxide. So which organ help to inhale air? We know that the nostril is our nose help to inhale or exhale the air, and fine air, nostril, these are the different part of the or a filter part which filter the dust particles. So these are the tiny hair which filter the dust air. So nostril, sometimes the dust particle pass into our nasal cavity, as a result we sneeze. When we sneeze, the particle get expelled. Have you ever climbed any mountain? Okay, how does it feel? Well, breathing at higher altitude. So at that time, oxygen level at higher altitude will be decreases. So it become difficulty to breathe at high altitude and high or more height. So that's why hence mountaineers have a carry oxygen tank. So what is the function of the hair of nostril? These are some practice question you have to do with yourself. So we breathe in dash and breathe out dash, and what is the function of hair in nostrils? So student, today we have to discuss about difference between respiration and breathing and about nostrils. So if you have any problem related to this topic, you have to text me anytime. Thank you.